Humans, welcome to AuDHD Bites. Let's get our teeth sunk in. Hey ghouls, or maybe just very tired humans. Welcome back to AuDHD Bites, where we unpack why your brain can hyperfocus on a 5-hour Wikipedia rabbit hole, but can't seem to do that all-important project whose deadline is looming. Let's talk about boring tasks. Admin, paperwork, making that phone call. Things that should be easy but feel like you're trying to trudge through wet cement. Here's the truth. It's not a discipline issue. It's a dopamine issue. And your brain isn't broken. It's simply running on a different reward system. For most people, a boring task is just, well, mildly annoying. For us though, it can literally feel painful. When you're ADHD, your brain is constantly starved for stimulation. It's wired to seek novelty, intensity, and interest. No dopamine equals no action. It's not personal, it's neurological. This might show up as doing anything but the thing that you actually need to do. For example, suddenly cleaning the entire house instead of opening that bill. It could also show up as perhaps starting the task but internally screaming, or putting it off until the last possible second and then sprinting through it in a panic. Let's get one thing straight. You're not weak. Your brain just simply doesn't respond to should. It responds to interesting. And unfortunately, that all-important bill that needs opening, that all-important admin that needs doing, that all-important deadline that's coming up tomorrow, it's just not interesting. So what can we do about it? Advice 1. Gamify it. Set a timer for 3 minutes and try and beat the clock. Use your imagination. Now hear me out, because this can sound a little bit crazy. But use roleplay. Pretend you're a character in a scenario and the task is a really important part of the narrative. Or pretend you're in a documentary and use a silly voice and narrate what you're doing. These bits of advice can sound a little crazy, but they actually make boring tasks quite fun. And remember, it's all about creating that novelty. Advice 2. Bundle the boring task with some stimulation. Put some music on or a podcast, whatever wakes up your brain. Advice 3. Reward before, during and after the boring task. Give your brain a reason to play along. A snack, a sticker, anything that you consider to be a treat for yourself. You are your own boss. Bribe yourself. You're the one in charge. So if boring tasks feel impossible, just remember, you are not lazy. You're a dopamine-seeking missile in a low-stim world. This is AuDHD Bites, where we turn survival mode into strategy. If you've got any suggestions for how to get past this mental block and do the boring tasks, why not share them in the comments below? They might really help somebody, and that's what I want this comment section to be about. Let's help each other out and get through this together. Give the channel a like and a subscribe if you like the content here. Until next time, stay weird, and remember, your brain isn't broken, it just needs a more interesting ride. See you next time, humans!